my channel, and I hope that you have a great day today, because today we're gonna discuss about great leaders, or better say, how we can awake that power of leadership in you. I believe that every single person can become a leader. Why? Because I believe, first of all, that any person is super special. And just think about that. There was 250, 280 millions of different candidates who could be in your place. What? Probably you think now. Yes, exactly. If we will come back in the very beginning of your life story. So in one education, 150, 280 millions of sperms that participated in that. And only 200 of those make till the egg. And only one will fertilize it. And that one, very special one, is you. So don't underestimate who you are and how special you are. Because I know that a lot of people do not believe that they can become leaders. Not because they do not see the potential that they can actually lead somebody in a specific topic, in a specific time, in a specific situation, for a specific person, but because they in general do not believe in themselves. Because of course leadership requires a lot of self-confidence, and that's the number one reason why a lot of people, good people, wise people, smart and kind, with big heart, they do not become leaders. And then somebody else who do not care about others actually become a leader, just because their voice is a little bit louder than others. And yes, people need some kind of direction to follow. And if there is nobody who will appoint that direction, people will follow the ones who maybe are not the smartest, but louder, and at least bring some kind of direction. And that's the true reality which you probably could see in many situations in different companies, in politics, and so on. So if you think that you are enough smart, you know how it could be maybe better, you are enough kind and you care about others, but you're not yet the leader, then it's your time. And to start with awakening your power as a leader, I would like to do today something easy, but I believe very powerful. So first of all, I would like you to think, what are those phrases that usually stop you from taking what you want, from stopping you acting? For example, I know for me, I had a very interesting experience when I was studying in school and when I was studying in university. I was doing 3 bachelors, 1 master, so actually I was studying in university environment about 10 years, so it's almost as when you do school. So in my school years, I was very supported. I knew that if I know something, I can show it, and I can demonstrate it and actually have good argument why I deserve grade. But in university it was very challenging because the environment was very different. Usually, not everybody, but a lot of professors wanted just to show that you don't know, because that was the easiest way for them to show that they know more or better and they are in control of the room. Because what's usually happening when you show somebody that they don't know, they feel unconfident, they feel that I'm not sure exactly how to answer to that question, and this person then will not have enough power to answer back, to have good arguments or the arguments against, and that's the easiest way how to control the other people when they do not feel confident, comfortable to rise up their voice. So unfortunately, I had this experience, but fortunately that taught me a lot. And since I had both, I can really compare how important it is to have this context where you are supported and somebody cares about you. But since it's not always the environment, we get a lot of these phrases and voices that stop us. And for example, one of the things is why I have been stopping myself was I probably will ask now something stupid, and I was not asking things. I was not asking for things. So please reflect, what have been those phrases that you say yourself the most, that are actually not supportive for your success, your achievements. I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I can't do it, I don't know it. So what are those? And they usually come from somewhere, from your childhood or from the most powerful experiences you had in your life. So for example, in childhood, parents say, don't do that. And I was training myself, and my father was asking, what are you doing? And I was saying, this year I have a goal to make split, and I never in my life did a split. And he was like, oh, if you wanted something to do something like that, you probably should start much earlier. And I was like, why? And he's like, yeah, but muscles, you should be stretched and la la, and now it's too late, you can't. And if I would not have enough experiences that would say me, no, you can, I probably would listen to that voice, because of course parents for us are usually a big authority, and they influence us a lot. But a year ago I had another goal, to make lotus position when I do my yoga, and because of my special structure of the knees, for me it's super hard. And being frank, in November of the last year I was thinking, no, that's impossible to do, because I already was training so much and I still can do it, and I was doing it at least 2 times a week. And I was thinking I will not achieve that goal during that year. And then almost 2 weeks before the new year, I actually did it. So I knew, and I had this experience that said to me, now you can, even though you didn't believe in yourself, but just because you was continuing doing, you can achieve it. And that was then my truth against my father's words, that I can do it even though he doesn't believe. But imagine if I would not have that experience. So once you have these phrases that stop you and are not supportive beliefs, think how you can change them in order to empower yourself. So for example, if you think, I don't know that, then say yourself, I better ask. Or I don't know that, I'll make a small step towards that learning, and maybe I'll know a little bit tomorrow, and then a little bit more the day after, but then in the end I will know everything, and I will feel myself as expert. So take in consideration your experience and make that the truth, and not somebody's phrases or somebody's advices. Another thing that I would like to share with you is, if this is about non-supportive beliefs, then I would like you to think about what or how you would like others to treat you in order to flourish and achieve more. Do you think that people should be supportive, should be loving you, should be respecting you, should share care about you, at least like something in you? What that would be? What would be the supportive behavior towards you? Think about that. And you can make a pause and make a list, and then come back. So once you are back and you have the list, I would like you to ask yourself, do you treat yourself in this way that you wrote on that list? And what I'm saying here, for example, you probably would ask how I can be supportive towards myself. How do you talk with yourself? Are you saying that, yeah, it's a challenge, but I can do it, I will achieve what I want? Or are you saying, oh, it's so hard, I probably never can, be able to achieve it. I will never be able to lose, that 5 kilos that I want. I will probably never be enough decisive to start running at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? If you're talking with yourself like that, then it's not supportive. Then you have to change it and be supportive. Now you have all the power to rise up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do it. Yeah, so you really feel much more empowered. And the last thing that we will touch today, I would like to share with you 3 secrets that empower a lot any activity you're gonna do. So first of all, if you are doing something, find something that you enjoy in that process. So for example, I don't like to run. I hate it, but I run. How? So I don't enjoy the running, right? I don't really enjoy the preparations. But what I like a lot, I'm usually running in the forest area and close by the water. So I like the atmosphere a lot. I like nature. I like breathing the fresh air. And then I also very much like listening to certain books. And so these 3 elements actually bring me a lot of joy. And when I just feel like, maybe it would be good to run, so then, I think more about these things that motivates me and empower me to start the process. So anytime you do something as process before you will achieve that the final goal, you have to think what you're gonna enjoy in this process to find your inner motivation. Another thing, once you achieved a goal, celebrate it in a, and do something special for yourself. Because do you remember when we started this dialogue, it was, you are super special, you are unique, so you have to do something special for yourself when you celebrate your achievements. And the third one, acknowledge those who have been supporting you and helped you to achieve what you have today. We sometimes forget this, and I really think that, yeah, maybe some goals you could do it by yourself, but probably some knowledge about how to do it, some inspiration came from somebody. Please acknowledge that. Even when you just share on the social media maybe some of your achievements, because we usually like to do so, just say that, thanks to this person, I understood that this is so important and I did it, and today I have this. So acknowledge who have been that person who shared with you the right knowledge, who supported you, and who maybe helped you to make it possible. Always acknowledge the others, because that's also an empowering energy that will help you to get more in the future. So these are 3 secret elements, and as I said, today we was going through your unsupportive beliefs, and then supportive behaviors, and then 3 secret ingredients that will empower your potential. If you are more interested about what actually leadership style do you have, and what each leadership style have, as weak points and your strengths, how to deal with those, how to actually build a strategy that will help you to make these strengths and weak points to work together in the best way for you to become a leader, then please leave applause in the comments, so I will know that you are interested to develop this topic forward. And please do not forget to subscribe in order to see the new videos on this channel. I wish you a wonderful day and keep in touch. Bye.